So we're going to start off this session together. I hope everybody's doing very well. So I'm just going to wait for people to hop in and join me. If at any point you guys can't hear my voice, please let me know and I'll make sure to fix it because I know that sometimes the connection can be funky. So apologies. But let me know, guys, at all times whether or not you can hear me. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to be here with you guys for quite some time tonight, and hopefully, we'll do some readings. We're going to have some fun together, and yeah, it's going to be a buona serata, like they say in Italian, a good evening. So, we're going to start off the session shortly as people join me in. If you guys are new, you know the drill. You have to go ahead and check me out. I do have over 300 accurate reviews, so please go ahead and check them out for yourselves. If you have a question about me, my channel, or what I do, please feel free to ask. And also, what else I wanted to say? That's about it. But if you have any further questions, feel free to ask. Donations are open. We just started, you know. So yeah, and we're gonna do freebies as well in this session as well. But once we reach, like I said, many previous live streams, we've done this before. Once we reach 20 likes, I'm gonna go ahead and take freebie questions. Okay. So if you guys are here, hola at me, say hello, say ciao, and let me know that you guys are here. And that's it. If you're a member, feel free to drop your question right off right away. Hello, Queen. How are you? I hope you're doing well, honey. Welcome in. So that's the drill for tonight, guys. Okay. So if you're a member, welcome in. And if you're a non-member, also welcome in. We are doing free readings for both members and non-members. Members are always having their freebies every single live, but the non-members, we do them every time we reach a 20 likes. So the first 20 likes, we take a group of freebies. The second group is at another 20 likes, and so on and so forth. So every 20 likes, I go ahead and I take a whole lot of freebie readings. Okay. So that's the drill for tonight. As always, let me know if you guys can hear me, Queen. Let me know how the voice is like, if you're able to hear me well or not. Just let me know. But yeah, so let's get started, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I want to use this deck tonight because I'm really feeling the vibe of this one for today's reading. So we will use this deck right here. So, but not as good as usual. Okay, hold on. Now it should be much better. Do you hear me now? I think it's because of my headsets, but now it should be a lot better. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Hi, Princess. Wakey, wakey. All right, so Queen, your question is, will Ethan and I live together any part of 2026? Let's see. Will Ethan and Queen live together at any part of 2026? Don't mind the asking about him so much. No, that's fine. You can ask about him as many times as you want. I don't really care. It's fine. All right, let's see. Will Ethan and you live together eventually sometime in 2026? All right, I have the sun. Wow, you got the sun. Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. The answer is yes, probably in the summer of 2026. It's very highly likely to happen, but the answer is yes. Okay. So, Princess, what's your yes or no question? That's why I love you. I love you too, sweetheart. No, that's okay. You guys should know, what I care about is just to answer what you guys want to know. So whether you ask about the same person or you ask about somebody else, this is your free choice. So it's up to you, really. Tasha, hello. Does Connor miss me? Tasha, we need to get to 20 likes, babe. So once we get to 20 likes, I'll take everybody's yes or no. Stola. Hello, Stola. Welcome in. Stola, once we reach 20 likes, we're going to do everybody's freebies. So, guys, please like up the stream. We have 6 people in here and only 3 likes. So, please go ahead and make sure you like up the stream to get this up and going. You didn't email me back about the privates. Oh, I told you, I thought I said to you in the live stream that I'm gonna do it like in the afternoon, but I thought that you were not interested anymore because I remember telling you that, and I don't know, I didn't get a response from you in the chat, or maybe I missed it. I don't know, but you can ask me a yes or no, Princess, if you'd like. So feel free to go ahead and let me know. And yeah, so that's that. Okay. All right, guys. So, Princess, do you have a yes or no right now, or you don't have a yes or no? Guys, donations are open, by the way. We just started. So if you guys want to donate, you guys can. If you guys want us to do the freebies, we have to get to 20 likes to do the freebies, okay, for the non-members. Because I do freebie readings here, but we do them every 20 likes. So once we reach 20 likes target, I will go ahead and do the freebies. But until then, I'm going to be doing donation readings and, you know, members, yes or no. So welcome in, guys. Is it morning where you guys are at, by the way? Or what time is it where you guys are at? Let me know. What time is it where you are located at? Okay. Oh wow, Stella. So Stella or Stola, sorry, you're ahead of me by 1 hour. Here it's 8:19 p.m. Where are you at? Are you in Europe? Where are you at, babe? Because here in Italy, it's like 8:19 p.m. So I think we are in the same, maybe close time zone. Close time zone. Not in the same time zone, but it's close. Princess, if you were to be still interested in a private session, then we could do you like right after this one. Like I will send you a link and you can join. South Africa, wow. Is it like Cape Town or something? I love Cape Town, by the way. It's my favorite part of, you know, Africa, South Africa. Oh, wow. It's 11 a.m. Wow, that's really cool. So it's like morning time. Amazing. Did you have your breakfast yet, Princess? Wakey, wakey. You know, lately I've been into like eating yogurts with like some blueberries and like, you know, dried fruits. That's like my kind of breakfast these days. What about you guys? What do you eat for breakfast, everyone? Of my yes or no. Okay, take your time, babe. No worries. But guys, again, welcome into the channel. If you guys want me to do everybody's freebies, we need to get to 20 likes. We just started the live session, so please go ahead, like up the stream to get to, you know, to get us to our target quickly so I can do your yes or no questions. And if you guys are new and you don't know what we do, just go ahead and check out my reviews. Because I don't have many questions thought of yet. I don't want to be stressed. Of course, Princess. Go ahead, please, and just let me know your yes or no whenever you're ready. But in the meantime, I'm going to be here, guys, for quite a bit. I'm not sure for how long, but we'll see how it goes. But come on, guys, like up the stream so that we can get to our targets, okay? So anybody who's here, just make sure you like up the stream because you'll help us get to the target and therefore do the freebie yes or no questions for everybody. So it's going to really depend on you guys whether we get to the 20 likes or not to do the freebies. So the more you guys like up the stream and we get to our target, the faster we're going to go ahead and do the freebies. So it's up to you guys, okay? If you are a member, go ahead and drop your free yes or no question, everybody. So if you're a member, you're hopping in, just drop in your yes or no, and welcome. All right, I'm so happy to see all of you here tonight. I want to know, will Tiger see me if I visit New York City now? Is it good too? So you want to know if he's going to see you if you visit New York City now? Give me one card per shuffle, not several spirits, please. One card per shuffle, please. One card. Thank you. Three of Wands. That's the card of travel in tarot. Three of Wands. So will you be seeing Tiger? Princess. Will you be seeing Tiger? Four of Swords. Ten of Wands. So if you go now, will you be seeing Tiger? I have the Temperance and the Six of Cups. I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. I also have the Fool at the bottom. That's a yes. All right, because I have the Six of Cups. I have the Temperance, Three of Wands, Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands, though, is just making me feel like this person, you know, he's going to make the effort to see you, or like you guys will end up seeing each other, but it's not going to be easy for him maybe to make that happen, but he still is going to make it happen and see you. All right, so I'm going to say yes to that, okay? Even though, or despite it being difficult for him in a way. All right, so the answer is yes, though. That's what I see here. So there is that chance. Guys, like up the stream. If you just hopped in and joined us, welcome in. We're so happy to see you guys here. Please like up the stream and subscribe to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome in. Check out my reviews, and we are doing freebies at 20 likes, so let's get those likes up and going, guys. Okay, the more we get those likes up, the more faster we will be able to do the freebies for everybody on this live session. And donations as well are open. Okay, so if anybody wants to donate, you guys can. We're going to be here for quite a little while, so welcome in, everybody. So yeah, so this is what we're doing tonight. So yeah. I will be taking my time. It's not going to be rushed. I mean, if you want us to pause before each question, we could do that, but the timer will work every time we interpret the cards for your question. So it's not about it being rushed, but sometimes if I rush in a private reading is only to get to all of your questions, you know, because if I have a limited time to answer all your questions and you have many questions, I try to work fast to be able to answer all your questions. So I'm not rushing. It's just I'm more or so trying to be time efficient. But if you want me to take my time and go in depth, question by question, I can do that, but it's going to cost you time. So it's up to you. You know, I could definitely go for a lot of time per question if I want to. But the reason why I rush is only for you guys. It's not because, you know, I'm rushing because I want to rush. Do you have someone after you? No, I don't have anybody after your session. No, I don't have any other sessions actually for the night. I finished most of my sessions earlier on during the day. But, you know, just let me know. It's up to you anyways. Whichever way you want to do it, I'm here for it, okay? So, yeah. I did light up some Palo Santo. Let me light up these candles here. Amor is in the house. Hello. How are you, Amor? How is it going, baby girl? I missed you. How's your studying going like? How is studies, baby? Go ahead and ask your question. Yes, 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 I know, princess. Yes, I'm gonna try to get it to you today. Yes. It still is on for tonight, don't worry. Okay, so tell me, Amor, what's your question, please? Could you tell me your question? What's going on? Why are you stressed? No. Calm down, baby. No need for stress. Come on. You're better than that. Don't you stress. Why do you have stress, Mama? Aw. How will I find the paper tomorrow? Okay. Spirits, this is going to be for Amor. She wants to know, how will she find the paper like tomorrow? Tell me the truth. How will she find the paper be like tomorrow? So I was right, Amor? Was I right about the guy? Yeah, he told me. See? So I was correct. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback, Amor. Thank you so much. But let's see here about the paper, okay? But take a deep breath because I don't want you to affect the reading, okay, Amor? So try to take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, because I don't want your energy to affect the reading, okay? So relax as we do your reading, okay? Take some few deep breaths and let's do your reading to see how will you find the paper tomorrow. So let's see. How will you find the paper tomorrow? How will Amor XX78 find the paper tomorrow that she's going to be sitting for and doing? Show me the truth, please. How will she find the paper tomorrow? How will she find the paper tomorrow? The Temperance. Okay, that's a really nice card to get first off because I have the Temperance. How will she find the paper tomorrow? First of all, don't you rush, okay? You tend to sometimes confuse yourself when you rush by answering questions. Read the questions carefully and take your time, okay? Like nobody's coming after you. So take your time in answering each and every single question. Oh, little lights. Great minds think alike. Hello, hello. So take your time in answering each questions. Also, don't shortcut the information. If there are any kind of open-ended questions, Amor, write the full details. Like, don't go ahead and shortcut your answers. Like, if you were asked about certain kinds of procedures or certain kinds of functions, whatever, you know, try to write everything and be detailed because whomever this like professor is or whomever he is, he likes details or he likes to ask specific questions, okay? Like very, very specific. So pay attention to the details. Don't leave things out, okay? Like write everything that you know, all right? Then we do have the Ace of Wands, right? And we have the Seven of Wands. Now, for the most part, I feel like you're going to find the questions easy in the beginning, but I see that maybe like towards the middle of the paper, you may feel a little bit that there are a little bit of a struggle with some questions, okay? But it's going to be like halfway through, okay? Like halfway through your questions, you're going to feel like it's getting kind of hard or, you know, it's getting kind of challenging, okay? Because we have the Seven of Wands, as you can see. However, in the beginning of the paper, I think it's definitely going to be very good, okay? Or you're going to like the questions, or you're going to feel like the questions are easy. But like halfway through the paper, you may feel like a little bit like, you know, a little bit challenging. But let's see. How will it go? How will it go? How will it go? How will it go? We have the Four of Wands. We also do have the Knight of Swords. Don't rush, okay? Rushing actually is what would make you do not so good. So try to take your time, question by question. With the Four of Wands. Now, I don't know, like maybe within 40 minutes into the exam or into the paper, you may feel like you're done, but no, like take your time, you know? And that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I'm saying here to you, this is what I'm saying, like, you know, review your questions or review your paper. Make sure you're not missing out on information or details that you should be mentioning, you know what I mean? Try to be as detailed as possible. So I don't know why, but I'm getting like, you know, again, take your time. but I think you're going to do well. I have the King of Swords. Is the professor a masculine? Is he a guy? Like the person that teaches you this course, is he a man? Tell me if he's a man. Is he a man? Amor? Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, definitely take your time. Take it easy. Take it easy and take your time. And even if you stop at a question that you don't know the answer for, you know, take your time. Try to think about it. Try to remember, okay? And before you go to the exam, definitely revise, okay? Try to revise. And if you can wake up early, then wake up early. To have a certain qualification, I see, because I see something to do with like the examiner being a masculine, or like maybe the person who's going to correct the paper, or like I don't know, it seems like there is like a masculine in charge of this exam, or I don't know, because I got here some sort of a masculine energy. I don't know if there's going to be like an inspector around the room that's going to be a masculine as well, could be that. But anyways, I see that you should revise for the exam maybe also early, okay? I have to travel there. Oh my gosh, I can't wake up early. I have to travel there. But like, you need to revise. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to revise, okay? Because I have the Nine of Wands, right? So it's like the Nine of Wands is telling me like you need to be well prepared, okay? Like this is literally shows you a guy that stands on guard, you know, like he stands on guard and he's like, he's like shielding his field, he's shielding his space, you know, he's being prepared. He's being very well prepared to whatever that comes his way. This is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is telling you to be well prepared. And therefore, that's why I'm telling you, you know, work on your revision. All right. Work on your revision. Definitely more. All right. So let me try and see, though. I think it's going to be good, though, for the most part. I think it's going to go well. But let's try and see with these oracle cards, what could we get? But please try to revise. Even if you can do that right now, that would be better. But you need to revise because I see that you need to do one more revision. Even if you feel like you have done enough, like try to skim read your revision papers or like your notes. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be very, very beneficial for you before the exam by like 2 hours or 3 hours, you know, as much as you can. Um, or even from now, you know, like if you're able to manage to revise a little bit like now before you go to bed or before, you know, you rest, try to do it. Let's see, Amor, what do you need to know about this exam? Will everything go well? We have the house. Will everything go well in this exam, spirits? Will it go well? We have great fortune. Okay. We have, I got the number 8. I'm not sure if it's going to be 8 a.m. It doesn't have to be. I don't know why, but I'm getting like it's going to be maybe between 8 to 11 a.m. It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting that. But I see that you're going to get lucky. And yes, you'll pass, okay? Because I do have sudden wealth, great fortune, and house. So yes, things will be stable when it comes to this exam. And I do feel like, you know, you're going to do well, all right? It's just, I see like halfway through the paper, you may feel like you're, you know, it's a little bit challenging, but I see you pulling through is honestly what I'm getting here, especially with this card. You see it says 777. So I think like you're going to hit, like you're going to hit the jackpot, like, you know, like you're going to have victory or triumph. So that's what I see, honey. I hope that makes sense to you. Please do let me know how this resonates, okay, Amor? And if you need anything else, I'm here for you, okay? Tell me, please, how this is making sense to you. And I'm glad that I was right about the guy. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, baby. Perfect. And don't stress, okay? You're going to be fine. You're going to do just fine. Trust me. You're going to do just fine. It's usual to have stress before an exam, but don't stress, okay? It's going to be all good. You know, 90% of how good you do is depending on your calmness. So don't you stress out. Yes, go ahead and revise and good luck, baby. I love you so much, okay? Take care of yourself. All right, guys, so we're staying on for a little while. Again, if you guys want us to do the freebies, we need to get to 20 likes, guys. So go ahead. Bye-bye. See you. We need to go ahead and get to 20 likes to do everybody's free yes or no questions, guys. Yes, yes, I do have it. Yes, I have all my decks here. I want to show you. I don't know if I'm able to show you, but I have all decks here. And I also do have like a closet of decks also to the back. It's at the back of my room. So I have all my cards. I'm actually in my main station. So if you guys want to donate, guys, now is the right time to do so. Because I don't know if I'm going to go live, honestly, tomorrow. I'm not sure. So today is the day if you guys want to have a reading, everybody, okay? And again, we need to get to 20 likes for that. So please, if you are here, guys, you can go ahead and, just like up the stream so we can do the freebies. All right, lovelies? So we can get to 20 likes. Okay, so has he been staying late at work recently because of the third party? Let's see. So has he been staying late at work recently because of the third party? Yes, I know, Beverly. I do have to do like a separate live for that. Okay, I would do a separate live for that. Absolutely. Like I would showcase the cards with you guys. Yes. Why not? We can do that. You're actually giving me ideas. So I should do that. Yes. I should do that. I know I still didn't do it, but I will. All right. So let's see here. Has he been staying late at work? Look at this. This guy doesn't sleep very well. Do you see the Nine of Swords? Okay, yes. This person definitely stays up late at work. Hi, Sal, or Soul, welcome in. Let's get to 20 likes, guys, okay? So like up the stream and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. I do have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and I have the Lovers. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Of course, yeah, sure, why not? All right, so I'll show you some cards. So that was your answer, little lights. Yeah, but the answer is yes. I do have this deck. This deck is my favorite, by the way. I love it. I love it so much. I do have this deck as well, the spicy one. If you're interested in something spicy tonight, we have the spicy deck here, okay? And it's very, very vulgar, okay? But I like it. It says "Dirty Daddy says" and 60. I don't like to curse, but like 60, sexy V says, okay? And this is the 18 plus deck, okay? What else I do have snippets. I don't know if you know the snippets, but I think I showed them before, but I'm gonna show you. It's this thing here, okay? So these have messages from your person. Like we pull you some messages here, okay? Like we shuffle it, and then we pull some messages from your person. I do have my dictionary, my dictionary readings. I do them. What else do I have? I do have, let me show you more. I do have some more also here. Of course, you're welcome, little lights. And again, guys, donations are open. We just started. We do have also this deck. This deck is so cute. I really love it, but I don't use it that much. I mean, but it's cute. Okay, it's cute. I really liked it because, like, you see the back of the deck, it says R, which is literally the first letter of my name. So, I thought that was very cute. So I was like, that's cool. I have so many decks, but I'll show you the ones that I have like on my table or around me right now, okay? I do have, of course, I have my Romance Angels. This is an old deck here, but this is the original one, okay, which is sold out everywhere. Okay, this is the original Romance Oracle deck. What else I have? Let me see. I do have also here some more. Hold on, I have to get up to get those. Because they're a little bit far. They're a little bit far from me. I do have this ancient Egyptian deck that you have seen before. Hold on, let me just get this deck here that I want to show you. So I have this black deck. You see this black deck here? This is very nice deck. I got this one off Etsy, actually, guys. I don't want to showcase all my cards because I want to make a separate live for that. But I will show you a few that I have around me, like I said. Now, this deck is one of my favorites as well, guys, because this deck here is it's by Maruk. And if you guys know or have an Etsy, you can go to his like shop. His name is Maruk. I don't know if you know it. You know him. His decks are very expensive, like $80, like $90. Sometimes it can get to 100. But his cards are amazing. It's so expensive, but it's so worth it. Okay. And I really love the art of these cards. It's like gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Like, I really love it. Yeah, look at this. It's so cute. I love it. All right, so this is one of his decks that I like. I have a couple actually of decks from him. What else I can show you? I have not romance card, angel cards for advices. What else I have? I have so many. I do have also this one. This is also from Maruk, the same creator. And these are his cards. They're also really nice. Okay. As you can see, the cards here, they're very nice. You see, wealthy woman. It's really cute. I really love this deck as well. It's my favorite. I love all of like Maruk's decks. Like they're so good. Like they're so worth it, I promise. And what else I have? I do cartomancy readings as well. You know, I kind of use them. I like to use them sometimes to like clarify and things like that. And I have two. I have like these. Hold on, let me show you. Which is like the regular, you know, playing cards, but I do read with them. Okay. And actually that was like, these cards were one of the first cards like I used to do with when I first started doing readings. Okay, I used to do them with playing cards, not with tarot. What else? I do have this Italian book. I literally have no idea why the hell I bought it because I mean my Italian is not that good, but it has like messages, okay? Like you open the book and you get a message. I have so many cool things. And I still have a lot more, you know, that's in my closet, but I'll show you also what I have. I also have, yeah, the sexual dice. The sexual dice is like very 18 plus. Okay, you see? So if you guys want to have it, you guys can for my sexual readings, okay? Just ask for it because sometimes I forget to use it. Um, what else I could show you? All right, let me show you just the last few I have around me. I have a lot more. I have my charms as well if you guys want to do charm readings. I do have them. I have like everything now on me. So it is really the perfect time to make use of things here. But let's see. I want to show you. I'll show you what's the tea because you wanted that. So let me show you that. Hold on. Let me just get that one. Oh yeah, it's right there. So this is a juicy deck. I like to call it my problematic deck because it really exposes people, but like, you know, I like it. All right, we do have I'll show you the cards. Thank you, Lucky. Lucky, you could post by the way, because there's nobody before you. So we do have this one here. Okay. And this is what's the tea. And can you show the pink cards that you don't use a lot? Which pink cards? Which ones, baby? I do have a lot of pink. So which deck did you mean? Thank you, Beverly. All right, Lucky, I got you, boo-boo. Thank you so much for your donation. So yeah, I do have this, okay, which is Yin Yang Oracle, and I have this one here. This one is the What's the Tea, okay? So I'll show you a few of these cards to see the art of these cards. I'll pull for you, three for you to see. We have this one. I'm just going to show you real quick. You see? Yeah. So this is What's the Tea deck. You know, you can see. It's really cool, but it's like very juicy. Yeah, it's very juicy, but I like it. Okay, so that's What's the Tea. I think this is the deck that you wanted. The one with the letter R. Ah, okay, you want this one. Okay. Wait, I show you. I'm gonna do a separate live for all of my cards, guys, I promise. It's just, I'm trying to have like the time for it, and I'm barely having time, but I got you guys. All right, so let me show you this one. This one, I think you mean this one. Yeah, this one is my cutest deck, actually. Because it literally has my letter R. Okay, that's my favorite. You guys can see the letter R. And I'll show you the art. We have Libra. You see, we have inheritance. We have, hold on, let me show you. We have maliciousness. Okay. I'll show you a few more, and then we're going to go ahead and do you, Lucky. Capricorn, it has signs as well, by the way, in them. Discovery. It's so cute. I really love it. Passion. Yeah, so they're really cute. I really like them. They're very, very adorable. And that's the back of the deck. So cute. So let's go ahead and do Lucky. Lucky, thank you so much for your patience. So Princess, I'm going to go ahead and do Lucky, but you tell me your decision, whatever you want, okay? So, because I feel like I want to have a reading with all the cards. You're so cute, Princess. We can try to do our best. Why not? Of course, we can try to do that. All right, let me just answer Beverly's yes or no, and then I'm going to do Lucky. Will Mark propose to me? Will Mark propose to Lucky? No, sorry. Why did I say Lucky? Sorry. Let me reshuffle because I was thinking about Lucky. All right, so will Mark propose to Beverly? Will Mark propose to Beverly? Will Mark propose to Beverly? Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Right now, no, because his finances are not the best, okay? You see, the money is not good. But, so it's a no for now. Okay, this guy's actually concerned about his money. All right, Lucky. Let's do an energy crush check for Lucky about N. Okay, so what's going on with N? Thank you so much for your donation. So let's see, what is going on with N? What does N feel or think about Lucky? Spirits, show me the truth. Two of Wands. Five of Swords. Okay. What does he feel about Lucky? What does N feel about Lucky? What's going on? Ace of Wands. This guy has intense attraction towards you still, because I do have the Ace of Wands here. Very, very attracted to you. Okay. Very passionate about you, attracted to you. Ace of Wands energy. Okay. A whole lot of passion is here. But I also see the Five of Swords, which does kind of tell me that there is this sort of inner conflict with when it comes to the feelings. Like he's feeling a little bit internally conflicted, though, about taking steps forward and making a decision here with the Two of Wands. However, he does feel so attracted to you. The bottom of the deck here, I have the Strength. Now, the Strength shows me that this person may have pride, maybe a lot of ego or pride issue here. Maybe he is feeling so prideful to communicate to you, like, you know, like he feels a little bit too proud, like too proud to go ahead and break the silence and speak to you. All right, because I do have the Strength at the bottom. So the Strength shows me pride, okay? But he's super attracted. He may even have intense feelings for you with the Strength, but I see him held back, you know, because of pride, okay? That could be so. And also I have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. So yeah, I definitely feel like this person wants to put in the work and put in the effort and like come into union and have passion with you and start over with the Ace of Wands. But he is being held back by some sort of a pride element here with the Strength card. So this person is a little bit prideful. He's feeling a little bit prideful, okay? Because I have the Strength card energy here. So there's like this energy of like pride, okay, that I could see with the Strength card energy. All right, that could be stopping this person from expressing himself the right way to you. All right. But I do see that this person still feels attraction towards you. He's actually feeling a lot of pressure also at the moment, or overwhelming energy in regards to what to do to the situation. You know, in regards to like reaching out to you or saying something to you. You know, he feels very pressured. Like, you know, he feels this pressure where he feels like he needs to do it or otherwise he's going to lose the chance. But at the same time, there's a lot of tension that he feels, but I see here with the Ace of Wands, like, you know, he's very attracted to you and stuff like that, but there's like this ego clash, okay? Again, I feel like it's the pride or the ego part that's holding him back. All right, especially because he was maybe rejected by you, so he feels like if he was to come back, it's like he's gonna be like literally like, stabbing his ego, so like that would hurt, like this is how he's feeling, like he's gonna hurt his ego so bad if he was to reach out after he was rejected. So yeah, like this is the ego clash, this is the internal conflict, this is what it's about. But he's attracted to you, and I think he still wants this connection in some way. All right, I hope that's making sense. But yeah, like this is what I'm getting here. Yeah, this is what I'm getting here. But he does want to reconcile so bad. It's just that he feels super stressed out and tense when it comes to the actual idea of starting over and initiating a step towards you because of this Five of Swords, this ego clash thing, pride clash. Kind of sort of thing here, this is what stops him and causes here this sort of complication, in making a decision, in making a choice with the Two of Wands. But this is what I see. This is the vibe check. I hope that resonates with you. But he's attracted to you. I definitely see the passion. And it feels intense too because we have the Ace of Wands that shows up. So he's attracted to you. You're welcome, of course. Anytime. All right, guys. So welcome in, everyone. Yeah. So guys, donations are open, and if you guys want me to do the freebies, let's get to 20 likes. We're not so far from 20 likes, so please like it up so we can do everybody's yes or no questions for the non-members. So like up the stream, lovelies, like up the stream. And yeah, and also let me know, guys, where you guys are from, where you guys are at. Okay, I'm here in Italy. Where about you guys? All right, so let me just plug in my phone into the charger, also to avoid things from running off. Hold on. Just plugging it in. There we go. Voila. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lucky. Hope that was helpful, honey. So yes, guys, donations are open. Hello, hello, and welcome in. How are you? How are you doing, baby? Yes, yes, and I can. Let me do your yes or no. Will Frank contact me in November? Okay, will Frank contact you in November? 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 Nine of Pentacles. Will Frank contact you in November? Will Frank be contacting you in November? Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Let's pull you another one. Will Frank contact you in November? Four of Pentacles. Will he contact in November and say something? Yes. I will say yes here. I have the Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. He's going to do something about it. The answer is yes. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you, Lucky. Oh, princess. No, don't worry, princess. Even if your friends can no longer donate, if you ever need a yes or no question, honey, you can always come here and ask. And guys, I come here like I don't know, like more than once now live like per day. So you guys can ask me several yes or no questions every time I go live. You have one free question. So you can make use of that. So don't worry, princess. Okay? Yes, yes. Okay, I can do that. Listen, princess, but don't. This is only an exception for princess. I just don't want other people to start doing that too. But to bring back the old thing you had with like 200. Now, the 200 is a okay. I could do for you like something like unlimited yes or no questions for a whole month. I can do that if you want. But it's going to be unlimited yes or no, but without the in-depth part because you guys already will have the in-depth part with the membership, okay? And I'm already struggling with that, as you know. So we can do that, but like instead of like in-depth questions, you can ask several yes or no questions like unlimited for like a whole month if that suits you, okay? But it has to be yes or no all the time. You can ask yes or no questions, as many as you want, but you know per month, okay? So if you want that thing, we can do that. But we said we can't spend bulk payments, so it's very hard because when you're live, they almost always are busy. You wrote in your thing that it was like 200 for two spells, unlimited yes or no. Yes, okay, so the spells was inclusive because I honestly don't remember. It was ages ago, honestly. So I did mention two spells on unlimited yes or no without the in-depth, right? There's nothing mentioned about in-depths because I can do in-depth. I mean, two spells, that's okay. I can do that. But the yes or no, I can do that. But did it say anything about in-depth readings or anything like that? Or it was just the spells and the unlimited yes or no? Because I did that like a year ago or something, like long time ago. Yes, do check for me. Please do check for me and let me know. All right, Lucky, let me do your question. Can you describe what he thinks about me or how often in his day? All right, how does he think about Lucky? How does M think about Lucky? How does N think about Lucky? Spirits, I want to know the truth and only the truth. How does N think about Lucky? Thank you, Beverly. I love you, Bev. Bev, if you have a question, let me know. How does N think about Lucky? 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 Ace of Pentacles. Okay. First card is the Ace of Pentacles. So this person sees you as a person that's very mature, very stable, very grounded with this Ace of Pentacles card showing up. Okay. This person also sees you as a person that could be, like you have your feet on the ground. You're not the kind of woman that entertains multiple partners. Like you are a person that's committed. Like once you put your feet down, you put your feet down. You don't go ahead and you do a flippy floppy kind of scenario with several people. Like no, you choose one person and you stay with that person. You're loyal. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles tells me that this person sees you as trustworthy or as a person that's grounded, a person that's solid, right? Because we do have this Ace of Pentacles. Hi Shannon, how are you? If you have a yes or no, guys, as members, feel free to drop them in between readings, okay? Without me telling you, you guys can automatically do that. So let's see. Thank you, Beverly, for your donation. I got you. So let's see. What else do we have here? Spirits, I want to know the truth. How does he think about her? How does he think about her? What kind of thoughts comes to his mind when he thinks about her? Spirits, show me the truth. King of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Now, I really like the King of Cups because it shows me that this person thinks about you with this energy of love as well, with that King of Cups energy. So he thinks about you with this energy of love or like adoration, okay, because I do have this King of Cups card. The Ace of Pentacles here shows me that this person really wants to have a solid connection with you of some sort, or like he does sometimes like think about like what if, like, you know, what if, you know, we actually like sustained the connection up until now, like we would have been in a whole like different sort of stand right now with each other. Like he's always thinking about the what ifs, but also he's always thinking about how trustworthy you are, how worth it you are with this Ace of Pentacles, because this person, I think he definitely recognizes your self-worth, is what I have to tell you. With this Ace of Pentacles, let's try and see more. How does he think about you? The Death card. You're also different. Like you're different from other people he have met or he's been through or he's been with. Okay. You're really different, especially with the way you show your empathy or the way you show your feelings. Like you're not like most women. You're not an attention seeker, you know. You like to show your feelings on the spot, but like when it's needed to be shown. You're not the type of person that goes ahead and like, you know, shows her feelings to call out for attention. That's not you, you know. It's like you're a wise person. You know when to show your feelings and when to hide your feelings and keep them to yourself. So the Queen of Cups is here with the King of Cups. Now, King and Queen of Cups, as you can see, came out in the same row or in the same spread. So this shows me, my love, that this person thinks that you guys are very compatible. You know, like Queen and King of Cups shows me that you guys, you know, this person thinks that you guys are compatible. You guys have like some mutual things between one another. So when he thinks about you, he thinks that you are like his other half, or like you are a person that he felt very compatible with, or he felt like you understand him. Okay, so that made you feel or stand out, you know, as different from other people. That's why we had the Death card in between. But let's see, what else does he think about you? How does he think of you? How does he think of you? The Lovers. Look at this. We have the Lovers card. Okay, so this person thinks about you with this energy of love. He thinks about you with this energy of romance, this energy of feelings, you know, feelings, romance, love, okay, adoration, okay, passion, okay, also. So he does think about you passionately as well. He thinks about you as like the right partner for him, also with the Lovers card. But again, you know, I could already pick up this energy when I seen the King of Cups. I told you he thinks about you with this energy of love. And here I see it again, the Lovers card. So this person definitely thinks that you guys also, you know, need to get maybe together, or like you guys should be together, because I have the Lovers card here showing up. Let's see more. What does he think about you? How does he think about you? We have the Four of Pentacles. This person thinks that you're very precious, or like he thinks about you as a person also that he doesn't want to lose. You know, he doesn't want to see go. All right. That's why we have the Four of Pentacles. So he thinks about you as a person he wants to like hold on to. You know, he wants to hold on to. He doesn't want to see go. Okay. So yeah, you know, like this person is very protective over you or very guarded over you. He doesn't want to let you go. He doesn't want to see you leave his life, you know. He wants to keep you there, keep you in his life. Let's try and see. Let's see, spirits, please do show me what's going on. We have the Fool. All right. So the Fool card also being here shows me that, you know, this person thinks about you as like a person he's very intrigued by, or he's very curious to get to know further. Okay. Because maybe this person feels like he wasn't able to have a chance to get to know you, you know, or to spend time with you, or spend time in getting to know you, spend time in, you know, being with you and around you. So he feels like, you know, you're a person worth the shots, but you're also a person worth, you know, worth a chance, right? With that Fool card.
But he doesn't want to lose you too. Like sometimes he's thinking to himself, like, like she was worth it. Like, I wish I didn't lose her, or I wish I don't be put in a position of losing her. Now, even though you guys are no contact and this person is acting all upset, but this person, I think deep down feels like he doesn't want to lose you or let you go in some way. All right, let's pull another card, one last one. I have the Emperor. So with the Emperor card and the Fool, like this person is always thinking about initiating some form of an action towards you, but sometimes he's held back by fear. And if you remember, I told you, what is that fear? The fear is the fear of hurting his ego, hurting his pride, his ego. That's the fear. The Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck shows me that he does think about you often. So yes, he does think about you more than once, during his day. I would say during his day the most, okay? Like, during daytime, that's when he thinks about you the most. Like, because I think this person, like nighttime, I think like he gets very tired. I don't know what does he do for a living, but I think that this person does get very exhausted. Um, so, he does tend to think about you frequently throughout the day, like daytime, I would say more than nighttime, for some reason, because that's what I'm getting here. But I have like this energy of like interest that still is there within this person, even though there is this energy of fear and like held back energy, held back kind of, vibe here with the Four of Pentacles. But he still is very interested in you and in making some sort of movement here. All right, so let's try and pull you some oracles. So I hope that's making sense, Lucky. Let me know if you're here. Beverly, prepare yourself to post. You could post as well from now, Beverly. We have success. So whenever he thinks about you, he thinks about how he wants this to be successful, how he wants to see this connection work out and like, actually happen. Okay, we have two cards that flew out. Let's take them. You do have elevation and we do have intelligence. So this person also thinks about you as a smart woman. Like you're very intelligent, you're very emotionally intelligent as well, because we do have intelligence and we have elevation. So yeah, elevation and success, it's like he sees you as like the better person from all the people he has around. Like you stand out for this person. You like, um, success and elevation. Also, he thinks about like how he wants to level things up with you, or how does he wish that things would have been much better than how they are right now, but success and elevation, it's like he takes you very highly. Like he looks at you in such a high light. Okay. So that's the vibe I'm getting. But he also sees you as a very smart woman. Like he knows you're not a fool. Look, the woman's wish. He also really feels like you are a very ambitious sort of person, but you're someone that also hates war. Like, you're not somebody that likes to have conflict with people. You're somebody that loves peace, okay? Wherever there is peace, you'll be there, but you're not in places that calls out for conflict or war. Like you try to avoid such locations or such situations with people where there is like some sort of conflict, okay? So, yeah. So I hope that makes sense to you. I hope this resonates with you, baby. All right, and Princess, I can do that, but I can't do the in-depth part because I already have like a whole lot of in-depth readings to do for members, and I'm barely keeping up. So I think it would be too much on me to, go ahead and do that. But I used to offer that because I didn't have the membership part, the membership thing. But now I have the membership option available, so I canceled that, because again, that was a post I posted like a year ago or a year and a half. So, like some time ago. But I used to do that because I didn't have the membership option back then. But now I have it. So I can't do the four in-depth questions and the things like, things of that sort. But what I can do is I can do like two spells and unlimited yes or no. So if you're interested in that, we can go ahead and do it for you. Otherwise, you know, um, like I can't do the four in-depths though, because I already do have in-depth readings as part of memberships that I still am struggling with actually. So I would rather not, like it would be too much on me. So yeah. So get one five spread cards, and elite members also get one free astrology compatibility. Yes. Yes, yes, I had this offer like put up, And some people did make use of it, but I had it for some time and then, I ditched it. So, hey there, Devon. So, let me answer Beverly now. You're welcome. So, Mark and I, future relationship together. Let's see. Will you guys be happy and love each other? Okay. How will the future relationship be like? How will the dynamic be like if Beverly and Mark get together? So, Beverly, you want to know, like, if you and him got together, like, how will the dynamic be, right? Like, will you guys be happy? Okay. So if you guys were to get together, will you guys be loving each other and being happy, or what? What's gonna be the energy? Let's see. Let's see, Beverly. Spirit guides and angels, I want nothing but the truth. This is for my lovely Beverly. Beverly is asking, Mark, how will Mark and Beverly's relationship be like? How will Mark and Beverly's relationship be like once they get together? How will their connection together be like? How will their connection together be like? Okay. I do have the Emperor. That's the first card. Let's see. How will their relationship or connection be like together? What's the future looking like? Will they be happy? Will they love each other? I have Six of Swords, the Emperor. How will their connection be like? How will the dynamic be like? Two of Wands. Okay. How will the connection be like? How will the connection be like? Page of Pentacles. How will the connection be like? Four of Pentacles. Nice. How will the connection be like? How will the connection be like? The Tower. So I see something to do though. Listen, the connection, first of all, I feel like this person is going to be a little bit dominant in the connection. Okay. Like he's going to want to, I'm not going to say like he wants to make things his way, but like he's going to be a little bit dominant in some way. Like he wants, he's going to be a little bit like the dominant masculine in the connection, right? With the Emperor card. Now, the Six of Swords here tells me that the connection is going to go smooth, okay, in the beginning, but then I see some sort of conflict happening in regards to finances and like how you guys are going to take care of like the household finances. Like, let's say you guys move in together, right? And you get together and everything like that. And then like there is some sort of like some sort of clash when it comes to the money, okay, because this person's money is not good. So you're gonna struggle a little bit with the spending, like who spends what, or like how will you guys like split the bills, like things of that sort. So there's gonna be a problem and a clash here to the finances, okay. I also see the only like two things I see is like these two things I'm mentioning now. And the second thing is that there's going to be this sort of jealousy issue or possessiveness, okay? So maybe this person is going to be a bit jealous or possessive over you, because that's also something I'm getting. So these are only the two issues I see. Number one is the financial issue. Number two is the jealousy and possessiveness. Because I do have the Tower and the Four of Pentacles. You see, the Tower can speak about misunderstandings. It can speak about conflict, like, conflicts, problems, but I see here that these conflicts and problems could be due to, like I said, jealousy, number one. Number two, financial struggles, right? Because there's something to do with that. But I have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, so I'm feeling like what is going on here is that with that Temperance card is that you guys may find a middle solution where you guys work out your issues. So even though I do see a little bit of problems that may happen or occur in this relationship if you guys get together, but I still see that you guys are going to maybe still manage to kind of like work on forgiving one another and like making things just kind of flow. All right, so you guys are gonna like still overcome these conflicts even when you have them. Yes, jealousy of other people, like, yes, other people getting your attention, or other people like trying to entertain you. He's going to be jealous over you, like protective, okay? Because this is the card of like somebody being protective, a person that's protective over you, like he doesn't want people around you. He doesn't want anybody to come around you, or like, or come in between. So he's going to be a bit protective a bit in that way, and sometimes this can create a little bit of tension in the connection. So there's that, but that's all I see here that feels like I should say to you about this person and how will the connection be like. But let's see here what else. Also, I see you guys traveling, or maybe you guys are going to enjoy like taking trips together, going out together. We have message of concern. Let's see. This person right now, though, is concerned about something. Maybe he's concerned about his finances. Maybe he's concerned about maybe his, mental health. Okay. Because I see that this person is a little bit concerned. He has anxiety. All right. And it's really stressing him out. But this person wants to have better money. Yeah, this person wants to have sudden wealth. He wants to have more money. He wants to have more of like a financial elevation with the sudden wealth. As you can see, you see the sudden wealth card. Like he wants to build a fortune for himself. Okay, sudden wealth. He wants to have wealth. He wants to have more money. But he's feeling like his wealth is not that good because we have bad health next to sudden wealth. So he feels like his money is not that good, and that is concerning him. This person may even talk to you, by the way, about this very soon. Like I see you guys maybe having a conversation about his work, okay, about how he's like stressed out about finding a job, or about about his money situation, how it's so little, like how it's not good, it's barely paying him. But he's going to discuss that with you very soon. I see a discussion about this, okay? But that's what I'm getting here. All right, let's try and see. Can you make it 100? Also, can you just do 2 spells? I won't need 3. Okay, so I can do that for you. Okay, yes, I can do that for you, baby. I can do that for you. So I can do the 2 spells. Yes, we can do the spells. All right, but the spells, I'm not gonna do though the astrology thing, because the astrology thing, I only do it one time for the first timers. Like when you first ever do a spell with me, I do for you the astrology part. But if you do like, again, it's your second time or third time with me, I don't do the astro part. Okay, but of course, I tell you how the candle is. Like, I will tell you the candle was strong, the candle was good, how did it burn? If I notice something about your candle, I still tell you, So I do give you an analysis, of anything that I see, if there's anything suspicious that I see. But I also show you a picture of your candle. Remember, Princess, when I did your candle? Princess, did you forget, Princess? No, did you forget? Did that resonate, Beverly? By the way, let me know. But Princess, remember when I did for you? Yeah, of course, it's the big candles, like the one I did for you. Of course, it's like the big ones that I did for you. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. It's just I was saying to you, remember when I did your candle for the first time? Remember the astrology, like when I wrote for you like big paragraphs about your astrology and I asked you for your birthplace and things like that? That's a one-time thing, all right? So the second time, the third time, because I already start to know you, so we don't do that. We just do the spell. We do directly the spell. You get what I'm trying to say? So Mark will love me and will be happy. I would say so. It's just I see a problem with the money that can impose like some kind of a conflict or problem. And I see a problem with jealousy and control. He can be a little bit dominant and controlling, possessive or like protective, controlling, demanding, okay? But other than that, I feel like it's going to be a smooth sailing relationship or connection. Yes, Rach, it's going to be on the 11th of November. I told you I want to do it for you on the 11/11 portal. And hello, Raj. What's up? But yes, Princess, we could do that for you. So let me pull for you also another card. Hold on, Beverly. And Beverly, if you do have a question for your mod question, let me know, okay? If you have anything for me. All right, let's pull you here. What are you supposed to know? Let's pull one card. We have gift. This person is planning to give you a gift, by the way. Maybe he wants to gift you something. So maybe he wants to give you a little gift. Maybe he wants to give you like, I don't know, like a necklace, a ring, some kind of a gift. It also could be flowers, okay? Yes, yes, Rach. No, it's okay, honey. No, no, of course. Because, if you go back to the emails, I said that to you. We already set the time that we're going to do it at. So, yes. Yay! But I'm so excited for you, Rach. All right. So, let's see. So, we have gifts, and I'm going to also pull you from another deck. Hold on. Let's choose this one here. But, Rach, stay here because we will do freebies. Can I get a pink card too? Of course. We're going to do the freebies, guys, in a little bit. Let's just get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes. All right, let's see. One card from here. We have kisses. Yeah, look what it says. It says affection. It says affection, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. This person is falling in love with you. I see that this person's in love with you, and there's gonna be like equal give and take. There's gonna be more affection in this connection. This person will be a bit more loving with you in the upcoming energy, Beverly. So you guys are gonna love each other. Yes, it says unconditionally loving, so it does feel good for that. Okay, at the bottom I do have soulmates, and I did tell you before that you guys are soulmates, so I'm not surprised that this comes out as the bottom. But yeah, we have gifts. So maybe this person wants to bring you a gift, or you're going to get some kind of a nice gesture from this individual. I hope that makes sense. Let me know how this resonates, Mama. I love you, Beverly. I wish you the best. Please update me on this, okay? All right, so if there is any member that didn't take their yes or no, post your yes or no. And we are almost there at 20 likes. Honestly, the Astro she did on me made me cry. It was so full detailed paragraphs on everything you need to know about anything. Oh my gosh. Mwah. I love you. Thank you, Rach. You're awesome, Rach. You're awesome. I love you. And when I do your spell, Rach, I will give you a supplemental boost to boost the spell. So you listen to the supplemental after the spell to boost it. Also, Princess, if you want me to send you the boost, please email me. Okay, Princess, I'll send you the boost as well. Like, this is just like a supplemental. It's on YouTube, by the way. It's just like you listen to it and you think about your spell and it boosts it. Okay, but listen to it as many times as you can. You can listen to it in the morning while you do your breakfast. It's just like some music, you listen to it and you think about the spell we did. You can even look at the pictures I sent you. So Rach, when I do your spell, I will send you a picture, of course, of your candle. You can look at that picture. I do prefer also, by the way, guys, this is a mini tip, and I forgot to say that to you, Princess, but it's a mini tip. You can put the spell, like the image of your spell, like your candle, as a wallpaper, on your phone. So yeah, I mean, if you don't want to put it as the cover, of course, I understand. Like, you can put it, like, when you unlock the phone and there's like the wallpaper, you can put it as a wallpaper. And like every day when you wake up, like, look at it, because obviously when you unlock your phone, you're gonna see the candle right in your face. So this is also a good thing you can do until your spell manifests. You can like keep it there until your spell manifests and listen to the booster every day or as much as you can. I will send you the booster. It's just like a video on YouTube. It's like a supplemental, okay? But it's so good. Okay, and it tends to boost what you're trying to manifest. All right? So I'm going to give you that, Princess. Just make sure you send me the what is it called? Send me like an email so I can send you the booster. No, I did for you Princess. I did for you a reading. I did for you an astro reading. Oh my gosh, Princess, why do you keep on thinking that I do for you less? Why would I do for you less? Come on. Like 2 days ago, randomly, he's been hot and cold. It's just getting annoying for sexual favors. He hasn't messaged me today. I understand. I understand, Rach. But I mean, something is better than nothing, right? At least we have the beginning of the thread. So, and we already got to 20 likes. So come on, guys. Drop your yes or no questions, my non-members. Everybody who's a non-member, go ahead, drop your free yes or no. Thank you guys for the 20 likes. All right. Awesome. You guys are awesome. So yeah. But I understand, Rach. Of course, I understand. Like, sexual favors and coming back for that, that's no good. So I think what we will focus on your spell is about bringing in love, or making this person like, see you in a loving way, not just as a sexual way or in a sexual way. So I think I understand your situation even better now. Okay, is Jay going to stay with me For most of my life, we are not communicating. All right, so will Jay stay with you, Shannon? For most of your life, you guys are not communicating. Okay, is Jay going to stay with Shannon? Is Jay going to stay with Shannon for most of his life? They're not communicating. Will they stay? Okay. Will he stay for most of his life with her? They're not communicating. Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups as a friend. Okay, let's see. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. The answer is yes. I am getting a yes. Yes, Crimson. Yes, Crimson. It's open. I'm getting a yes here. But this person, though, his problem is that sometimes, let's see, why do we have the Devil? Yeah, this person's problem sometimes is that he may tend to be a little bit stubborn or stuck in his ways just a little bit. But I'm gonna say yes here. Okay, so he will be. It's just that he can sometimes act a little bit from a place of yes, yes, Ratch. You can post your yes or no. He can sometimes though act like from a place of stubborn, stubbornness. But the answer is yes. And yes, guys, donations are open. Ratch, let me know your yes or no. Will I have a baby with Mark? Will you have a baby with Mark? I have the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Now, I do see some kind of challenges. I do see some kind of challenges, maybe related to like hormones or things like that. But I see that you guys are going to still try nonetheless, because I see here the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles. So you guys will be trying. But I feel like here, like you guys may try through, like I said, untraditional methods. But I feel like there is going to be like this difficulty though that I see, because I do have the Moon, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So there's going to be a bit of difficulty, but I see that you guys will be trying though other methods to kind of make it happen, okay? Because I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles. You're going to be spending though some money on this, but I think it's possible because I do have the Wheel and the Page of Pentacles. It's just not going to be traditional, all right? But the answer is yes. All right. We are not intimate. I see Shannon, but he's going to stay in your life, okay? So he will be. Ratch, what's your yes or no? And yes, guys, donations are open. So if you guys want to donate, now is the right time to do so. All right. Thank you. If anybody has a yes or no, now is your time before we get to the next target, guys, and then we can't take any more. Yes, you can, Jackie. Make sure you please subscribe to our channel. We're happy to have you here, Jackie. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How is it going, Jackie? Guys, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel. What are you waiting for? A whole lot of awesomeness is waiting for you. So please make sure you like and subscribe and check out my reviews. I do have a whole lot of reviews you guys can see, you guys can read and check out for yourself. And that's about it. So welcome in. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, Devon, you can ask. Okay, so I'm gonna now answer your questions. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to see something here real quick. But Princess, you let me know if you're interested in that, okay? Email me, baby, and let me know after the live. I don't know if you're still here, Princess, but let me know whatever you want to decide, okay? So I'll be waiting for your email. Okay, so let's answer a few yes or no. Are you doing the October reads that haven't been done yet? Yes, yes. I actually have 3 people that asked me that today. So yes, I will be doing that, guys, tonight. Thank you, Amor, for your donation. You can go ahead and drop your question. Do you see my love life getting better, Devon? Let's see. Will your love life get better? Oh my gosh, this card. I didn't see this card. Hold on, because I didn't see this card that was here. So will your love life get better? Ace of Swords. Yes, I do see more clarity here. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. I'm getting a yes here. I'm getting a yes. You do seem sometimes to doubt your love life, but I do see improvement. I have the Sun also here. The answer is yes. Hi, Mooney. How are you? Okay, perfect. I got you, Princess. Do you see me being able to pay my car note this month to keep my car? All right, Monroe. Yes, you have the Sun, Monroe. You will be able to make that happen. Amor, you could post your question. After Amor, I have you, Crimson. Thank you for your donation. My question is Noelle playing games with me? Is Noelle playing games with Jackie? Is Noelle playing games with Jackie? Is Noelle playing games with Jackie? High Priestess, Three of Wands. Noelle is hiding some secrets, and Noelle might be a little bit having like player tendencies, or she is being, again, Noelle, whether it's a he or she, it doesn't matter. But I see the energy here is that they're being a little bit immature, or they're acting a bit immaturely, and they may hide some secrets because I have the High Priestess. So I see on and off energy, hot and cold energy. But the answer is yes. And you seem to be disappointed in Noelle in some way, or you might get disappointed in some way in Noelle. Mooney, if you have a question, drop it. Thank you, Crimson. Does Scorpio still need time to heal and sort his stuff out before he breaks the silence? Does he still need some time to heal and sort out his stuff? Yes, look what I have. The card of healing, the Temperance. If you know tarot, you guys would know that the Temperance is the card of healing. And here we have the Six of Swords, which is a card of transition, but also it's a card of healing, like, moving to calmer waters. So the answer is yes. Also, Temperance is a card of patience, giving things time. So the answer is yes. All right, can I have a pink oracle, by the way? Let's pull you a pink oracle. I got you, Princess. Should I keep the story Bill just reposted of me? First of all, a pink one, and then I'm going to answer. All right, so you do have delay. It's funny how the delay actually came out because you were asking if you should, keep the story Bill, just reposted of you. So I will say yes, because like this is asking you to keep it, like delay it, so, like keep it for more time. So I'm going to say yes, but let's see what the tarot has to say as well. Okay. So should you keep it, and will it be good to keep it? Should you keep it? And will it be good to keep it? Should you keep it, and will it be good to keep it? All right, so I think you should keep it because it's going to make this person regret what he did, or regrets leaving you, or regrets his behavior with you. So I think you should keep it, yes. Okay? I think you should keep it because it's going to trigger his regrets over what he did. Okay? But the answer is yes to keep it. Okay? Ratch, going to America and I'm too. I want to go together for a fresh start without drama for other third parties, but he still is weird about it, like saying we don't know, or maybe do you think he will? Okay, so will he go with you, Ratch? Let's see. Will he go with you? Let's see, baby girl. Will he go with you? Will he go with her, spirits? Will he go with Ratch? Will he go with her? And then Amor, please post. Get ready to post, okay? Will he go with her? Will he go with you? I'm getting a little bit of a no, honestly. No, I'm getting a no. This person is not quite sure if he wants to go ahead and do that. It's giving me a no vibe here. I have the moon. Not really. I'm getting a no, baby girl. It feels like a no here. I would say no. All right, at least not for now, okay? Because this person seems to definitely be very hesitant. He seems to be very hesitant. All right, so let me do. You guys are welcome. Tasha, hello, hello. Does Connor miss me? Tasha, does Connor miss me? Yes, and he's maybe a little bit sad. All right, so let me see. I'm trying to see. Should I post now? Yes, Amor, post. Yes or no? Is the revision I'm doing right now good? Is the revision that you're doing right now enough or good? Let's see. We have Three of Cups and Six of Wands. Yes. Yes, because you see this card, this is the card of victory. This is the card of triumph, like, having victory, winning, this is the Six of Wands, and that's the Three of Cups. So there is going to be celebration or some kind of a success that's going to come out of it. The answer is yes, it's a good revision. In depth, feelings from E-Guy. Is he happy? We are in no contact. Okay, let's see. So spirits, yes, you do, Ratch. Okay. So feelings from E-Guy. Is he happy? We are in no contact. What's going on with E? Does he feel happy? No, Zuri, please repost. Where's your question? Hold on. She said to post, should I cancel my overtime and go into twirl tonight? Should you cancel your overtime and go into twirl tonight? Let me just answer that one, and then I'm gonna get your in-depth amor, okay? Okay, so we have the High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Strength card. Should you cancel your overtime? I think you are already feeling so burnt out, so I think you should cancel your overtime. Yes. I think you would do yourself a favor if you do that. Because your spirit or your soul needs this so bad. Okay, so I would go ahead and say yes. All right, the answer is yes, because you seem to be a little bit burnt out, Zuri. All right, Amor, let's see what's going on with E. But I would say yes for your question, Zuri. The answer was yes. I think you should cancel your overtime. All right, so what is E's feelings towards Amor? Tell me the truth. Eight of Pentacles. What's going on with E? What does he feel towards Amor in this no contact? Is he happy with this no contact? Queen of Pentacles. Is he happy with this no contact? Yes, you are, Crimson. Right after her. Yeah, but this is double money. Yeah, but I would say yes for that, okay? Okay, hold on. Let me see. It just feels like it's gonna like help you rebalance if you cancel it, at least just, for, that day. So I would go ahead and do it if I was you, at least just for now. I mean, I'm not telling you to make it a habit, but I would do it like at least for now. All right, so let's try and see what else we have here. Okay, sorry guys, I just had to see something real quick. I do apologize. So let's continue your reading, Amor. So I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles here. Let's see what do we have. Okay, oops, why these cards are flipped? I didn't see them. Okay. Oops. What's going on, spirits? Okay. Let's see. What does E feel about you? 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 What's going on with E? What does E feel about you? Six of Swords. What does E feel about you? Queen of Wands. This person has another option he's entertaining, babe, okay? I don't know if this person lives over distance from you. Could you tell me if this is true or not? Does this person like live over a distance or something? Tell me, yes or no. Does he live at a distance? Okay. I don't know why, but I see that he may be like talking to somebody over a distance. If it's not him living over a distance from you, then he might be talking to a woman that's over a distance, because I see a presence of another woman in his life here that he might be entertaining. because I have the Queen of Wands and I have the Queen of Pentacles. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, and I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here as well. So it seems like this person might be entertaining somebody else, but whomever this woman is, she is the one that is living over a distance, because I here see something to do with distance. So if it's not a distance between you and him, then it's a distance between him and this other woman. So let's see, spirits, what's going on? Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, what's going on? Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I see that this person eventually will want to come around you and talk to you in some way, and like offer you some sort of a conversation or clarity or truth or closure. But I see that he's definitely entertaining, though, another third party at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna have to say that to you. Now, this third party and him are not close to each other. They live over a distance. Okay, because since you confirmed to me here that the distance is not there between you and him, then this must be between him and the third party, because I see two women here, as you can see in his energy. And I see that this person, even though right now he's entertaining this third party, but I see that he's going to be ending up giving you some kind of closure here, okay, with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. But there's definitely a third party presence that he's entertaining right now, okay? Um, and that's for sure what I can see. But he's going to come around, though, at some point and maybe like apologize or give you closure, because I do see closure eventually reaching out, him reaching out and telling you what he needs to tell you. We have Aries. Maybe this woman that he's with is an Aries or has Aries in her chart somewhere. Okay, we have News, and we have Taurus. Okay, I also have Taurus energy. I don't know if you have Taurus in your chart somewhere or Aries, but I'm getting like your earth and fire energy. So you may have a lot of fire in your charts or a lot of earth in your charts, but here I'm getting here earth and fire energy. And again, this is representing the earth and fire energies we see in here. The Queen of Pentacles, which is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the fire here that is representing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Is that making sense? That's what I see for you. But I see the news here, so I feel like you're going to hear from this person, though, at some point, is what I can say. All right, so I hope that resonates with you, Mama. That's what I see. Okay, so Crimson, what's your question? And Princess, I got you. Yes. Hi, Vita. How are you? Drop your yes or no. You're welcome, Amoyd. How are you, CG? Hello. All right, so who did we have next? I think it was Crimson. What's going to happen between me and S soon? Okay. You guys hear me? I'm here, princess. Okay, Crimson, do you hear me, babe? Let me do Crimson. So, Crimson, I'm all yours. Let's see. Just after work, how are you? I'm very good. Thank you for asking, Vito. Hello, hello, CG. CG, feel free to drop your yes or no as well, okay, in between the readings, okay? So everybody who's a member, feel free to drop it in. I'm gonna do you guys like in between readings. So let me just do Crimson and then I'm gonna do members. Okay, the next target, guys, is 40 likes for the rest of the non-members. What's going to happen between me and S soon? Spirits, show me the truth. What's gonna happen between S and Crimson soon? What can we expect to happen very soon between S and Crimson? S and Crimson. S and Crimson. S and Crimson. What's going to happen between S and Crimson? What's going to happen between S and Crimson? S and Crimson. S and Crimson. What's going to happen between S and Crimson? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Sometimes you're feeling like this is destiny, or like, you're feeling like there's a deeper purpose to this connection, Crimson. It's like, even though sometimes you try to overlook the connection, but like every time it's like about this connection, you're thinking to yourself like it must be for a purpose. Like, no, it must be for a purpose. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Let's see more. Okay, these are too many cards. Let's see. Crimson, what's going on? What's going on with Crimson and S? What's going to be the future? What's going to happen between Crimson and S? Fool, okay. Interesting. I see things going in your favor, Crimson, when it comes to you and S soon. I see things happening in your favor, or things are going to progress in your favor. Okay, but I see you here a bit frustrated, though. You're frustrated because you do feel like she's not very bold with you. Okay, like I see you here making some sort of movement towards her and like trying to make things to like happen or move forward, but you're a bit frustrated. Like I see you optimistic and you're definitely trying in this situation. I can see that very clearly, but it seems like she is a little bit maybe not responsive, but this is making you feel very like frustrated, like very down with the situation, very unhappy with the situation. The Nine of Pentacles here also shows me that, she might be a little bit too comfortable in her comfort zone. So she's not like, that's why probably she doesn't take bold steps forward, because she's so attached to her comfort zone in some way. But like, it's like the more she's attached to her comfort zone, the more frustrating this whole situation gets. Interesting. Very, very interesting, I have to say. Let's see. What's going on? We have the Three of Wands. We have the Moon. So he seems to be a bit distant. Hard to figure out with the Moon. She's a bit scared. She's a bit scared. That's why she keeps like delaying this whole connection. Because I see a lot of delays here, or maybe like waiting game. Okay, like she keeps on making you wait. Wait. Like, I see her like a bit distant. Like she wants to look at you from a distance and kind of give you mixed signals, but really not dive in. It's almost like somebody going to the ocean but not wanting to swim. They just want to look at the ocean, but they don't want to swim. So it's like she seems to be a bit fearful, because I have the Moon. The Moon is a card of fear. Interesting. Hesitation, fear, confusion. She might be a bit confused on what she wants, right? But I see that you're gonna try. Like I see you trying here, because I have the Wheel and the Fool. So you're gonna try to make things to go your way, or things to work out in your favor. But I have the Five of Cups here, and this is what I have a problem with, is this Five of Cups showing up right here, because it feels like you're gonna be frustrated though. Okay, or disappointed in her in some way. I feel like you're kind of not expecting much or you're keeping your expectations low. Maybe she have been disappointing you for many times. And a part of you could be even thinking to yourself, like, I'm thinking about like going ghost. So you could be thinking sometimes about like giving her a silent treatment and seeing how she would react to that. Because I see something to do with that, okay? Um, but I feel like it's just like, if I can tell you truly what I see, I feel like you may abandon the situation, at least temporarily, because I feel like, you're going to be in this like moon energy and the Five of Cups, like, feeling a little bit lost with her and feeling a little bit, frustrated and sad and disappointed, right? With that Five of Cups. So it doesn't feel like it's the best of energies, if I'm honest. So you may decide to take a step back. That's what I see. But before taking a step back, I see you trying. Okay, so you're gonna give it to one more go. Like I see you giving it one more go, one more chance. So what's gonna happen very soon between you and her is you are going to try and initiate something with her, and I think it's gonna be the deal breaker because if she does go ahead and reciprocate the energy, you're gonna keep going. If she doesn't reciprocate the energy, you're telling yourself, bye bye. Okay, I'm not going to entertain this anymore. So this is what I see you doing, honestly, and I feel like it feels like more like you're going to give her the cold shoulder, though. That's what I feel. All right. Um, yeah, I could understand that. So let's try and see what is going to happen. What can you expect? What is happening here? No, 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 not yet, princess, not yet. I'll take yours right after this one, mama. Okay. Success? What's going on here? Please show me the truth. Intelligence and passion. There's a lot of passion. Maybe you also do see this woman as very intelligent or very clever, very smart. I feel like you're kind of telling yourself, like, she's not stupid. Like, if she wants me, she knows, she definitely would know how to act. So you're kind of like sometimes like telling yourself, like, if this woman wants me, like, I wouldn't be confused about it because she would make it clear that she wants me. So this is what's kind of like fucking with your head. It's like, if she wants me, like, she knows where the fuck I am. So why is all of this maze like happening? Like, this is what you're asking to yourself, and this is what makes you even think about pulling away, because you're just thinking to yourself, like, she's intelligent, she's smart, maybe she's very, like, she's a high achiever, or she likes to always be very ambitious about life. So she's not stupid. Like, this is what you're telling yourself. She's not stupid. Like, if she likes me, she's gonna go ahead and make it known. Now, there's attraction that you feel for her, and I can see that with the passion, but it's just you're feeling like she's more intelligent than that. So this is what's making you feel like you want to take a step back. And I feel like you may actually end up taking a step back, okay? To see just her reaction, or to see, like, okay, like, where will this go, okay? But you're going to give it your best shot before taking a step back, Crimson. And that's what I see happening. But she seems to be, I think, held back or too much in her comfort zone. Like, she's too attached to her comfort zone, and that makes her stoic, okay? Or static, all right? I hope that makes sense and resonates with you, but that's what I see. Let me know, please, Crimson, how this resonates. I'm here if there's anything else that you may need. All right, Princess, let's scroll up to your questions. Princess, where's Princess? So, Princess. Mm-hmm. But let me know, Crimson, okay, how did this resonate? And update me on the situation, because I'd love to know. I would love to know what happens next. All right. I want to know, okay, should I visit New York City now or no? Okay. Should you visit New York City right now? Travel to New York. Knight of Swords. Should you go to New York? Should you go to New York right now? Should you go to New York right now or no? Should you go to New York right now or no? Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm getting a yes here. Knight of Swords is also about being quick, okay, or making things happen fast. So the answer is yes. Okay, should I visit LA now or no? I can either do both. Okay. Should you visit LA right now or not? Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. Should you visit LA or not? Should you visit LA? No, LA should be postponed a little bit. No, LA should be postponed a little bit. Like, it's not giving me a no for LA, but not now, okay? It should be like postponed for later. All right, Princess, I hope that resonates with you. I just did your 2 yes or no questions if you're here. Let me see the chats now. So, I'm in San Francisco. I want to go back to Taiwan. So I'm thinking before I leave, I'm thinking about doing quick trips to New York City or LA or none of those. I would say no. I would say New York City because LA gave me like delays. Like, no. Okay. It was a bit of a no compared to New York. Hey there, Shelly. Shelly, we need to get to 40 likes and then we're going to go ahead and do the next group of free yes or no questions. So guys, please, every 20 likes, you guys need to be here to claim your freebies. If you guys go or miss your turn, you will have to wait for the next targets, okay? Will I be genuinely happy this Christmas season? Will Vita be genuinely happy this Christmas season? Will she be genuinely happy this Christmas season? 7 of Swords, Vita, let's see. Will you be genuinely happy this Christmas season? These are too many cards. Let's see. The Strength, will you be genuinely happy this Christmas season? Will you be genuinely happy this Christmas season? Something that you've been, waiting for a lot of time finally happens or takes place, okay? Within a month from now. I see something to do with you hearing about someone traveling or coming to you, or you're going to travel maybe, but I'm going to say yes, Vita. Okay, because I see like you're going to put your doubts to rest because you're going to get to know, you're finally like going to like clean off your self-doubt because like things are going to prove itself to you. Okay, by the way, with the 100, yes or no, will you explain a bit like you do with the paid option, or will you do literally only one card? No, I always pull 2 or 3 cards, of course. No, I will do it like the same way I do the members, yes or no. Usually with my yes or no, you take a few cards and we'll explain. Yes, no, of course I explain. I never say yes, no, If I see something a little bit more into the reading, I try to explain as much as I can. But of course it's a yes or no, so it's not an in-depth reading. So, but I still try to give some context. Perfect. All right, so is Jeremiah crying over me? Let's see, CG. Is Jeremiah crying over you? Is Jeremiah crying over you? Jeremiah still is holding on to you, by the way. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. He might be a little bit resisting the idea of like real serious commitment right now, but he still holds on to you and he does miss you, okay? 6 of Cups. Especially he's been missing you in the last 4 days, okay? I'm getting that. But this guy's under a lot of financial pressure. He's under pressure, money. And he does like, cry over you, yes. So, let me see who else is here. So if you guys remember, please feel free to ask your membership yes or no. And yeah, so I'm trying to scroll up to see everybody's comments. Crimson, are you there still? Crimson, do you have a yes or no, Crimson? CG, I was telling you that he does miss you, especially in the last 4 days. He's been intensely missing you. He's holding on to a little bit, though, resistant towards the idea of having a serious commitment right now because he's financially under pressure. That's why. Has Tawny ever cried over me? Okay, has Tawny ever cried over you? You ever cried over you? Ace of Cups. I'm gonna say yes because he does have like feelings for you. I do see that this person has feelings for you, emotions for you, feelings for you. The Ace of Swords is also here. So the Ace of Swords tells me also that this person, you know, wants to talk to you. He wants to have a new like, you know, some sort of like new line of communication to be opened up between you guys also. So the answer is yes, especially with this Ace of Cups. Also, he does have feelings for you. Okay. Will Joey and I have a good time in Hawaii? Will Joey and I have a good time in Hawaii? Knight of Wands, I'm getting a yes. It's going to be fun. I'm getting a yes because the Knight of Wands is the card of like having fun. And Three of Pentacles, and things may even improve off this. Will Tony get really jealous when he sees Belle's story or not really? Will he get jealous? Will Tony get jealous? He's gonna feel stressed out. His blood is gonna boil, like literally. He's gonna feel like, you know, like his blood pressure went to 100. Let me see. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, and I see him definitely also snooping. He's gonna feel like this competition energy as well with the Five of Swords. So yes. I know, right, princess? Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a mini break and I will be resuming. But guys, give me like 10 to 15 minutes and coming back, okay? All right, see you guys. Okay, guys, if anybody has a yes or no question, please post your free yes or no question right now before we do head off. Thank you all for the likes, 31 awesome likes. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. So everybody, if you have a yes or no question for free, those that helped me get to 31 likes, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Thank you, everyone.